Hey, what is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today I am bringing you guys another DIY video on how to recreate the Amiri Rosebowl Track Jeans, which I've recently seen Justin Bieber wearing, and I think it looks super clean. So I wanted to go ahead and show you guys how to recreate this look. Track pants have become a growing trend in 2017 ever since they've been released from the Fear of God 5th collection. Tons of companies have been recreating them and putting them at a cheaper price, and there's companies like Golden Denim who are making jeans with the stripe down the side of the leg. The Amiri ones specifically have 2 stripes down the leg, and I thought that looked really cool. So I wanted to show you guys how you can make these jeans by just using whichever pair of denim you have around the house instead of going and paying the $890, which a lot of people don't have to spend on a pair of jeans. So without further ado, I will show you guys what you need to do this DIY, and let's just jump into the video. Okay, so what you're going to need for this DIY is first you're going to need a plank of wood, and all you're going to do with this is stick it down the pant leg of the jean just to make the surface firm for you to paint on and do whatever else you need. You're going to need some tape. Here, you can either use duct tape or painter's tape. From my experience, I would recommend painter's tape. I had a nicer fine line using that tape. You're going to need some tacks, some thumbtacks, just to pin the jeans down and make them nice and tight. A pencil to mark your measurements. Also, you're going to need some type of tape measure to measure the marks off. And then you're also going to need some white paint. This is Leather Studio white paint. I just got it from the craft store. It's pretty cheap. And then, of course, a paintbrush to use to paint it on. And that's all you're going to need for this. So without further ado, I will show you guys how to do it. Okay, so the first thing you're going to want to do is put the plank of wood down the pant leg of the jeans, and this is just to secure the jean and make it more tighter so it's easier to paint on. And then the next thing you're going to want to do is take the thumbtacks or any type of pin you have and pin the jean tight around the plank of wood, and this is just so it's easier to lay the tape on the jeans and you don't have any rings or crinkles. Alright, so the next thing you're going to want to do is from the middle seam of the jean, you're going to want to measure a 1/4 inch from the left side and the right side, splitting the seam, so it will be a 1/2 inch total, but it's a 1/4 inch from the left side and the right side. So then after you have those measurements going up the leg, from the left side of the leg, you're going to want to go from your 1/4 inch measurement and measure out 1 inch from there, so the fattest line will be 1 inch in total. Then once you have those measurements going up the leg, you can bring out your tape and then go ahead and start taping along the measurement marks that you made. And I taped outside the measurement marks. You could also tape on top of the measurement marks. It's all up to your preference. When applying the tape to the jean, you want to make sure that the tape is pressed down nice and firmly and there's no gaps between the jean and the tape for paint to seep underneath, because that'll ruin the fine line you're trying to create on these jeans. So once you got your tape in place, go ahead and grab your white paint and start layering coats onto the jean, making it nice and even. It took me about 3 coats before I got a nice thick white line. So then after your coats are done drying, you go ahead and remove the tape and you'll be left with a nice fine white line. If you want to speed up the drying process, you could always take a blow dryer to it and that'll speed it up. I waited about an hour between each coat just so it laid on nice and firmly to the jeans. So once you're done with the left side of the jeans, you can move on to the right side, and you're going to want to go ahead from that 1/2 inch measurement mark you made from splitting the seam going down the middle of the legs. You're going to want to measure a 1/2 inch mark out from there. So the fat line will be 1 inch in total and the skinnier line will be a 1/2 inch in total. And then you're going to want to go ahead and do the same process you did with the first line to create the second line. And then there you have it, guys. That's how you create the Amiri Rosebowl Track Jeans. Alright guys, there you go. I really hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know down in the comment section if you like the growing trend of track pants, or the stripe going down the jeans, making the jeans kind of similar to track pants. Also, go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you're new here. Go ahead and smack that like button. Leave me a comment down below on what you thought about the video. And as always, guys, I will see you next Sunday.